You have joined me in another episode of the Curtis Zone. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. And also, thank you so much for hitting that like and subscribe button, as well as sharing this video with everyone else. I, of course, am your humble and handsome host, Dylan J. Curtis, and I ask that you do nothing but watch, like, subscribe, share, because the more you do, the more I get. Like I said, I'm your humble and handsome host, Dylan J. Curtis, and today we are doing an episode on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Normally, we wouldn't do a show like this, but Courage the Cowardly Dog does count as that mystery slash horror genre that we talk about here on the Curtis Zone. So I ask that you sit back, relax, enjoy what's been in my background, and of course enjoy my smiling face, my broad shoulders, and of course my bouncing pecs. Because today we are doing an episode on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Alright, I'm doing it and you can't stop me. Now before we get started, a little bit of news. The rumors are still circulating about Johnny Bosch's live-action Power Ranger Academy series with David Yost doing writing and directing is still circulating. However, these rumors are turning more and more into news. So, if you want it, just leave in the comment section down below what you think about Johnny Bosch making a Power Rangers Academy series. I personally, I don't think it would be a bad idea. The next piece of news is that filming continues for Mortal Kombat 2, and it is looking like another character will be joining the ranks in Mortal Kombat 2, and that character is looking like Fujin. I personally don't think it's true because these are just rumors, but I'm really hoping that it is because, you know, Fujin's pretty cool. The final piece of news is from here on the Curtis Zone itself. We are getting closer and closer to the Marvels movie coming out. So tomorrow my next episode I will be giving you a how powerful would someone be on Captain Marvel. Remember to like and subscribe on that one, alright? Now, let's talk Courage the Cowardly Dog, shall we? And remember, hit that like and subscribe button, shall we? Courage the Cowardly Dog was created in 1999 and had its final episode in 2002. It lasted 4 seasons and had 2 Academy Awards and 2 Academy Award nominations. It was created by John Dilworth for the Cartoon Network Friday night and Saturday night lineup. Now here's the thing about Courage the Cowardly Dog. The creator, John Dilworth, created for Cartoon Network for kids, but here's the thing. Some of the episodes never got aired due to the fact that some of them blur the lines between suicidal thoughts, murder, homosexuality. It was there was a lot of controversy in a lot of episodes that Cartoon Network hardly didn't think would be good for their network, for their brand. And so it was very, very hard to get approval for them. I know I'm trying to say something here, but it was very hard to get approval for them, which is why some of the episodes never got aired. Now with all that, let's talk about his origin, shall we? As a puppy, Courage the Cowardly Dog was taken to the mad veterinarian. This mad veterinarian wanted to use dogs to send them into space to enhance strength, speed, and dexterity. So he sent Courage's parents into space after talking with them in private. I use that in quotation marks here, people. He sent them into space, and Courage was abandoned and left for no one else. Courage was to be found by Muriel, an old lady who lives with her husband known as Eustace Banks. The two of them live in a place that's centrally located in the middle of nowhere, a nice little home on a farm. But a lot of creepy stuff happens in nowhere, so creepy that only Courage can save his home. As far as important moments go, there are not very important moments in this series that are very much turning points for Courage the Cowardly Dog. But there are some very important villains that we're going to talk about, and one of them is Cat. Then there's Queen of the Black Puddle, Le Duc, and the Cajun Fox. Now, with all that said, let's talk about my favorite moments, shall we? Now, I only have 2 very favorite moments of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and my first favorite moment is when Eustace was feeling very jealous of Courage, and so he assembles all of Courage's past villains and they all challenge him to a dodgeball game, and he has to fight them alone. See, I like that episode because it reminded me a lot of the Sinister Six. And anyone knows who the Sinister Six are, don't you? Yeah, you know the Sinister Six are. let's talk about my final favorite moment, shall we? My final favorite moment is the episode known as Mask. In this episode, a woman in a mask starts beating up Courage because she hates dogs, and we find out it's because her name is Kitty, and her friend Bunny was kidnapped by someone named Mad Dog. So Courage goes out to rescue Bunny and reunite her with Kitty. And at the end of the episode, Kitty realizes that not all dogs are bad. And so it was my very favorite moment because it was basically true friends coming together, and everyone knows that that's very important in life.
Which one wanna go? Rolling this green, hit one on the low. Champagne, meat rugs on the floor.
And now with all that said and done, let's talk powers and abilities, shall we? As a cartoon, Courage is pretty much indestructible. The guy can take a very big beating. He's also a very skilled detective and a master sleuth. He's also a master of disguise, and he's a very good historian. And all I'm saying is that Courage the Cowardly Dog, very important, which is why he is on my top 10 best detectives. One more power that he has is the fact that he can scream louder than anyone. He has very strong lungs. He can scream louder and longer than anyone. So yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. He's very powerful. And just like that, another episode of the Curtis Zone has come to a close, ladies and gentlemen. As always, remember to hit the like and subscribe button for more content from the Curtis Zone. And as always, comment, share, meme, do whatever it takes to get the Curtis Zone in the ears of everyone everywhere. If you like the Curtis Zone, you'll love what we have in store in the future. As always, I, your humble and handsome host, Dylan J. Curtis, ask that you give some love to today's sponsors, Coastal Waste and Recycling, because you all know your garbage powers someone's world. I will be back soon with more episodes, more segments about animation, comic books, the whole 9 yards. So, be ready for that.